It's a go-home show before WWE Money in the Bank for the Blue brand. Welcome to the 1st of July Smackdown preview 2022. And tonight's show is being labelled All Who Chase the Case Come to Face. I mean, all who chase the case come to face. I mean, what the fuck is that? Like, I mean, did they get somebody rhyming in the back here to try and get a good title for the show instead of thinking of smart little titles? Why not put on a good show? Would that not be better? I think it would be. So we expect everybody to be on the show tonight. In fact, everybody is going to be on SmackDown except for Roman Reigns. Perfect. Everybody's going to be here tonight apart from the person that matters most. The guy that holds the Universal Championship, the guy that holds the WWE Championship, the guy that matters. Nah, he isn't here. What sense does that make? That doesn't make sense fucking anywhere. That wouldn't make sense on Mars. It wouldn't make sense on Pluto where there's no fucking oxygen or life form. You would still find somebody breathing on Pluto to say, nah, that makes fucking zero sense at all. So why is Roman Reigns not here? I don't get it. Big star, part-time contract. Just fuck off then, you know. Just if you want a part-time contract, that's fair enough, but give the belts back. I mean, it's bad enough when somebody, or like when you got one person on the show and he's not there. But when you've got the guy that's holding both world titles from both brands, and then both brands have no world title picture and nothing for the main guys to go after, it's shambolic. I don't know how they've allowed this to happen. I really fucking don't. I mean, it was bad when Brock done it, and it's probably even worse now with Roman Reigns doing it, so I don't get it. Honestly, I mean, why not take the belt off him? He's not even that good anyway. His reign has been, no pun intended, shit for the last, year. Started off pretty good, but it's just boring now. I'm the head of the table, 15-minute walk to the ring. You've seen it once, you've seen it all. Wise man, speak for me. And that's it. His matches have been pretty good, I'm not going to deny him. His matches in the title reign have been good, but overall, the stories, the segments, the promos from him haven't been. At the start, they were decent. But I feel like for the past year, it's just been boring. You know, it's been repetitive and we're getting the same shit now. So let's just get the belt off Reigns. I mean, why not? SmackDown, you've got Drew McIntyre, who could easily be champ. Raw, you've got Bobby Lashley. Why not get the belts off them? Give the WWE Championship back to Raw. Give the Universal Championship back to SmackDown. And we can get back to pro wrestling with fucking world titles on every show. Imagine that. Could you imagine a world where you've actually got the world champion on the show defending the belt at every pay-per-view? Is Roman Reigns going to be at the Money in the Bank? Probably not. So, I mean, yeah. I don't ever remember this, apart from when Reigns was the champion, that you would get the champion just not defending at these kind of shows. It's whatever. I'm not going to brag. I'm not going to rant about it anymore because it's not going to get anywhere. But anyway, here we go. Tonight, all who chase the case come face to face. So basically, all the Raw people are going to be on SmackDown. Everybody who is in the Money in the Bank matches will be facing off against each other. On the men's side, that includes Seth Rollins, Sheamus, Omos, Riddle, McIntyre, and Sami Zayn. On the women's division, it is Asuka, Bliss, Shotzi, Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Lacey Evans. So what does this face-to-face mean? Are we going to have an awkward segment in the ring where everybody's standing on a ladder looking at each other? Because the last time they did that, it was fucking horrendous. I mean, why wouldn't a heel just come out and push all the ladders down? They just looked like jackasses. The show starts, everybody's sitting on top of a ladder. You know, that was fucking horrendous. Whoever thought that was a good idea deserves to be pulled at the back, pulled out the exit door, and probably shot. Maybe not in the head, but at least 2 in the kneecaps, you know, because that idea was really, really bad. So, in terms of matches tonight, we have announced we've got a 6 women's tag match. It's going to be SmackDown versus Raw. It's going to be Rodriguez, Evans, and Shotzi versus Bliss, Asuka, and Liv Morgan. I think SmackDown will win because I think Rodriguez has been on a bit of a roll lately, and I don't think they want Lacey Evans to lose just yet. But if Raw win, I expect a little bit of conflict between Rodriguez and Lacey Evans, but I'm going to go for Team SmackDown here. We also have the Viking Raiders taking on the New Day. I mean, who gives a shit about the Viking Raiders? For weeks now, they've been telling us the Viking Raiders returned to SmackDown. What are you talking about? They were already on SmackDown, you fucking idiots. They were on SmackDown and then we didn't see them for 2 months. So that doesn't mean they're no longer on SmackDown, they just weren't there. It's not like they were on a different brand and they're coming to SmackDown. Yeah, they appeared once or twice on NXT, but they were a SmackDown team. So they're not coming to SmackDown, they're already on SmackDown and nobody wants to see them anyway. They fucking both suck. Eric and Ivar, just too... I mean, they've changed the face paint up on them a wee bit because they're heel now. I mean, who gives a fuck? Face paint, no face paint. I don't want to see their faces, right? Put it that way. They're taking on the New Day. Again, the tag division on SmackDown is non-existent because, well, I guess on Raw as well, because the Usos have all the belts. This all the belts thing, shambolic. You can't do a brand split and have people have both sets of belts. It doesn't work. I mean, it just doesn't work. So, not like back in the day, Taker was Undisputed Champion. He was on both Raw and SmackDown. That works, but this does not work. So we're getting the New Day versus the Viking Raiders. I think they'll go with the Viking Raiders, but again, would not be surprised if the New Day win. But we'll see. I mean, apart from that, what else have we got? Naomi and not Naomi. Naomi's gone. Naomi spat the dummy. She's crying somewhere. We've got Natalya and Ronda Rousey continue their feud. I seen Natalya tweet it the other day. She said something about well, she said something out. No, she didn't say tits out, but she said something like boobs out or something like that. And she, like, you know, because she was posting a picture on Twitter with her sister, and it was pretty revealing. And it's like, the hypocrisy here is off the chains. If someone commented on Natalya's post, if a guy commented and went, "Oh, yeah, your boobs are on display," I guarantee you she would be having a meltdown. She would be calling the guy a sexist, misogynist, this and that, respect women. So, but it's okay for Natalya to not respect herself and, like, you know, pretty much be naked. But if a guy comments on it, then, you know, he's a cunt. How dare you? You know what I mean? It's like, how dare you guys want brand panties matches? How dare you guys want sexy women? But yet these women are allowed to have OnlyFans and are allowed to post half naked on Instagram because they make money from it? Fuck right off. Fuck off, you hypocritical cunt. I don't like either of them. I know Ronda Rousey will win, but I don't like her either. But I mean, at least I kind of respect Ronda's views and political stuff more. So fuck it, Ronda Rousey, I hope wins at Money in the Bank. We'll see if anything happens tonight. But I do think the segment they did last week with Natalya dressing up as Ronda Rousey, I actually think that was some of Natalya's best work. So yeah, fair play to her. But that's it for your preview. For the tag matches, I'm going to go Team SmackDown in the women's match, and I'm going to go with the Viking Raiders. Let me know, guys, what you think down below. Back for the review tonight. But until then, peace.